Hey guys, Jesse here, and welcome back to my Star Wars Rebels reaction series. Today we're going to be moving on to Season 2, Episode 12. So on the last episode, we had the Empire use the information that they gained from Ezra to attack the Rebel fleet. It was mildly anticlimactic, but that's because the focus was on the other half of the episode, which was Ezra finally discovering what happened to his parents. They're dead, just super dead, which isn't much of a surprise. You can't be the teen protagonist of an animated kid show and still have your parents be alive, so... But even though Ezra didn't find his parents, they did find the man who was really leading the political rebellion of Lothal, who I have a strange feeling is going to stick around, mostly because he's played by Clancy Brown. But I'm excited to continue, so let's go ahead and jump into Season 2, Episode 12.
We both knew Ezra might not get the news he hoped he would about his parents.
Governor Azadi, we're grateful you stood by them for so long.
Not sure what good it did. Things don't seem any better here on Lothal.
At the moment, maybe, but we hope to change that in the future. Speaking of which, Senator Organa heard about our losses on Gorel. He's sending us reinforcements. His agent is coming to Lothal with 3 cruisers.
3 cruisers? That is good news.
Yeah.
Maybe a mission like this is just what Ezra needs.
Boy needs a distraction.
Sir, 3 unidentified starships have just entered our sector.
Launch fighters to intercept. Open a channel. Attention, this is Lieutenant List. Lothal is now a restricted system by order of the Emperor. Identify yourselves immediately.
Greetings, Lieutenant. We come bearing relief supplies for the citizens of Lothal. Our mission is sanctioned by the Imperial Senate.
They're from Alderaan.
Another meddling delegation from Alderaan. I'll handle this personally. Attention, Senatorial Convoy. Your landing has been granted and fighters will escort you to the Jalop City Depot for processing. I'll see you there.
This is Princess Leia Organa. I look forward to it, Lieutenant. End transmission. Well, there's no turning back now.
Some things never change. Relief supplies. She's just here for a diplomatic mission.
The fleet may be gone, but Imperial security is bound to recognize you.
Maybe dressed like this. But who's gonna notice an extra stormtrooper and cadet? Great. Come on, get back in the fight.
I won't go back to prison, Kanan. Please don't ask that of me.
Those are our reinforcements? Some old transports?
In our position, you take what you can get, kid.
Really?
Not much of a welcoming committee. Trooper?
I'm Kanan. This is Ezra. We're from Phoenix Squadron.
I know who you are. And unless you want the deck officer to know too, I suggest you put your helmets back on and keep your mouths shut.
Excuse me?
You heard her. Shut it.
Where's the rest of your team?
They'll be here, eventually.
Good. Then you can steal my ships.
What?
I'll explain later. First, I have to deal with the lieutenant. Follow my lead and try and keep up.
Wait, why does she get to give orders? I don't get to give orders.
Do you ever listen to yourself?
Yes, and I happen to be very interesting.
I come with relief supplies for Lothal's needy who are suffering terribly as a result of the rebel insurgency here. Surely you don't want innocents to starve?
No, of course not. Lothal has indeed suffered, as has Alderaan. From what I hear, your ships have an unfortunate habit of falling into rebel hands. I assure you, that won't happen on my watch.
There's something very funny about that. Oh shit! Another one of our ships got stolen? Oh no, whatever will we do?
And for extra security?
Well, this seems like a lot of fucking overkill for 3 ships.
Walkers will guard your ships from the rebel insurgency. All for your safety, miss.
It's your highness. As my ships are detained, I will require your shuttle to begin my work.
Oh, my shuttle. Well, certainly I could arrange for other transportation.
No, your shuttle. I need to leave immediately. You two, bring those supplies and escort me to the trauma area at once.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
There's something funny about all these men being scared of a 5'2", 15-year-old.
If the Empire could prove Alderaan provided ships to the rebels, we'd lose our seat in the Senate and be charged with treason. But if they're stolen on a planet controlled by the Empire...
Alderaan would be blameless. Have to admit, that was a good plan.
Well, Now we need a new one.
Yeah, what is it, Chopper? Stormtroopers?
This is a secure site. State your business.
I'm taking the Princess Ambassador here on a scouting mission for possible refugee relocation.
This is not a safe area for you. There's a high level of rebel activity happening at the moment.
Well, we're finishing our survey. We could take these prisoners back to Jalath for you.
That won't be necessary. We have orders to terminate one of them immediately.
Well, time to fight.
Where you find one rebel, there are usually more.
Chopper's receiving a signal.
You know what that means. Hera's here.
Hey, girl.
More friends of yours?
Yeah, I'm a likable guy. You're coming with me.
Hey, Hera, don't shoot us.
Take the princess hostage.
What?
If I'm seen escaping with you, I'll be labeled a traitor. You have to take me prisoner.
Well, you better make it look good. All warrant speed.
We got 2 incoming.
What about Ezra and Kanan?
They're the troopers on the left.
Kanan's coming. He said to make it look good.
He's going to be so happy.
They're taking prisoners? They do that now?
Wow, that's one little FU before you go, isn't it?
Wake up.
Kanan, how's your face?
Why did you hit me?
What, you had a helmet on?
Oh, did you have to hit us so hard?
Hey, you wanted it to look good.
Where is the princess?
In the cockpit with Hera. They escaped with the fugitive Ryder Azadi.
What?
They also abducted a cadet and some Princess Ambassador.
She's under our protection. Deploy search patrols, now.
Yeah, that would look real bad.
We heard what happened. Sorry, kid.
Hey, at least now you know.
Yeah. I guess I just need some time.
Is he all right?
He's okay. He just lost some people close to him. It's a challenge being his age with so much responsibility.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Maybe he could use a friend.
I know who you are. I heard your transmission.
Yeah, my parents heard it too. But they're gone now. There's so much against us. Do you ever wonder?
If this fight is even worth it? Every day. But I'm still here.
But you're a princess. You don't have to risk your life doing this.
I feel like because I can fight, I have to, for those who cannot. And I think you might be the same way.
Let's figure out a way to get your ships.
Leia's theme is getting me emotional.
I know you need those ships. So don't tell me why we can't get them. Tell me how we will.
Well, Kanan and I still have our disguises, so we can get onto the platform. But to get close to the ships, we'll need a distraction.
I can handle that.
The Ghost can act as air support. And I can use detonators to blast off the gravity locks.
Won't work. You can't forcibly remove the locks. In prison, I put those locks together, so I know how to take them apart.
Ryder Azadi, does that mean you're getting involved?
Just this once. It's clear I can't stay on Lothal, so I'll help you. If you get me out of here.
Yeah, I have a feeling just this once is going to keep spiraling into one more time.
I'd think you'd be pleased to see me safe and sound, Lieutenant.
Of course, Your Highness. Very pleased. Just, surprised.
This brave trooper saved us both from those rebels. He deserves a medal.
He did it! Sabine, you take this one. We'll move on to the next ship.
As you can see, your ships are safe and sound, right where you left them.
If you're trying to impress me, Lieutenant, you're doing a miserable job of it.
What do you mean?
You don't know?
I didn't authorize this. Who's piloting that ship?
Sir, rebels!
Blast them!
That was too easy.
Sabine's away. Let's get out of here.
I'm not sure we're going in.
Oh, that's very bad. Very, very bad.
Secure the third ship. I'll handle the walker.
Handle the walker.
How are we gonna handle the walker?
Trust us. Go.
Unlock that ship.
Don't shoot Kanan!
He's a Jedi.
That was smooth.
Did you see that?
If you like that, watch this.
Drop your weapons.
Get down!
It's all yours, Kanan.
2 down. 1 to go.
I wonder how much Leia knows about Jedi at this point from her dad. Because she doesn't seem super surprised about the Force. That's a little too close for comfort.
Time for me to go. Wait, what are you doing?
Stop that rebel! He's stealing my transport. Make it look good.
Oh, we gotta make this look good.
You have my permission.
See you later, princess.
My ships. You lost my ships.
I'm afraid so.
You should be afraid. Just wait until I tell the Senate that the Imperial presence on Lothal is helpless against the rebels.
No, that won't be necessary. I assure you, Alderaan will be fully compensated for your lost ships.
Fine. Oh, and I'll need your shuttle so I can return home.
My shuttle? Right. Where is it?
Lieutenant, did you lose your ship too?
I'll summon you another right away.
So, Governor, we need to find a safe place for you.
I already know where I'm going. Back home.
I knew you'd come around.
I couldn't see it before, but going to prison with the Bridgers started something. That something has grown bigger than I ever imagined. I owe it to them, and I owe it to you to see it through to the end.
So that was season 2, episode 12, A Princess on Lothal. Yeah, I gotta be honest, this is mostly just a filler episode that's really focused on the fact that it has Princess Leia in it. Though Princess Leia's inclusion in this raises some questions. 1, is Bail already letting Leia, 1, be a part of politics, and 2, be a part of the rebellion already? And if so, why? And how much of it is Bail Organa letting her do it versus Leia just being Leia and doing what she wants? The other thing is that Leia doesn't seem that shocked by the use of the Force and the lightsaber, because most people are shocked by the discovery of Jedi at this point. Either they're like, holy shit, a Jedi, or what the fuck is that? She doesn't seem surprised at all. So I wonder how much she knows about the Jedi from Bail. Like, we know that Bail tells her a little bit about the Clone Wars because she knows about Obi-Wan. Does Leia know a lot about the Jedi? Unlike Luke, who isn't told shit. And I also wonder how involved she is in the rebellion at this point. because her dad is basically one of the 2 founding members of the Rebel Alliance. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. It also would make sense for her to be an active part of the rebellion super early, because she ends up being a general at a very young age. I also think the actress who ended up voicing Leia did a pretty good job in this. Like, you can tell it's not Carrie Fisher, but it's close enough that it never pulled me out of it. I'm not the biggest fan of her character design. I feel like Leia has that same problem that I feel like Lando does in this show, is that I don't feel like real people faces really lend themselves to this art style. And they're trying to make them noticeably the characters and look like the actors who play them, but it just ends up looking kind of weird. Like, I like the art style in this show, but it's not the best for transferring other art styles into it. I also don't feel like Hondo looks as good as he does in Clone Wars. Again, I feel like a lot of the art style kind of just doesn't mesh well. Also, her outfit's real weird. It's just this weird white jumpsuit, and that's totally because they can't do cloth. They're having the same problem early Clone Wars did, where they don't have the money or the technology to make really good cloth simulations. And so in Clone Wars, they obviously gave them armor, so they wouldn't have to animate a bunch of flowing cloth, and in this, they just give Leia an all-white jumpsuit. The only other big thing besides Princess Leia's existence in this episode was the fact that Ryder Azadi is now going to be a part of the rebellion, which isn't that much of a surprise. I have a feeling he's not going to be a super prominent character. I feel like he is going to show up every once in a while, and he's going to be more like Rex. Like, every once in a while, he'll join the Ghost Crew on missions, but for the most part, he's just going to do his own thing. Also, have AT-ATs just gotten stronger by time Empire Strikes Back rolls around? Because it feels like these were much easier to take out than the AT-ATs on Hoth. And maybe it's just because on Hoth they had the little scout ships, and the Ghost is more decked out. But even then, I feel like Kanan's lightsaber went through those legs much easier. Like, Luke had to grappling hook his way up to the underbelly and throw a grenade in there. So it's either inconsistent how scary AT-ATs are, or the Empire really puts a lot of money into AT-AT defenses in the next couple of years. But yeah, it was a fun episode. It's always good seeing Leia come back and be a smarmy little shit. I love the fact that she uses the fact that she's from a rich, politically powerful family to kind of fuck with the Empire in this. She's a bitch, but I love her. So that was my reaction to Season 2, Episode 12 of Star Wars Rebels, A Princess on Lothal. So if you liked this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and keeps me motivated to keep making more of these. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.